So what happened? Now the Mr. Otis was not at all afraid of the Canterville ghost. He offered him the bottle of lubricator to oil his chains, and the ghost was grossly insulted. He disappeared from the spot. Again, when he was escaping, what happened? Star and Tribes, the twin brothers, threw a pillow at him, and he disappeared from the spot. Then he retired to his secret chamber. At that time, he wanted to realize what his position was, and he could realize that what that he had a brilliant career of 300 years when he had scared many persons, like the Dowager Duchess. When he placed his hand, a skeleton hand, on her shoulder, she fainted on the spot. Then Madame de Tremoulière suffered from a brain fever when she saw that the skeleton was sitting and reading her diary. Then the housemaids who were nearly fainted when they saw that he merely just laughed at them through the curtains of the spare rooms. Then the butler who shot him in the kitchen when he saw a green hand green hand scratching the window pane. Then he came to whom? The Lady Stutfield. To the beautiful Lady Stutfield, who was always obliged to wear a black velvet band round her throat to hide the mark of 5 fingers burned upon her white skin. So he remembered whom? The Lady Stutfield, who was always obliged, means forced to wear a black velvet round her throat. Why? To hide the mark of the 5 fingers burned upon her white skin. Means the 5 fingers which were there, it seemed that it had made a mark on her white skin, and it seemed that the ghost was about to uh, had placed his hand on the throat. Now and after this, some wretched modern Americans were to come and offer him the rising sun lubricator. Now and after the brilliant career of 300 years of scaring so many people, the miserable Americans came and showed him what? The rising sun lubricator, which was quite unbearable for him, and also threw pillows at him. So, besides, no ghost in history had ever been treated in manner. So he found out what? Besides that, everything was fine, but no ghost had been ever treated in history like this manner. Accordingly, he determined to have vengeance and remain till daylight in an attitude of deep thought. So he was determined that he would take revenge on them, and in an what happened? And he remained till daylight in an attitude of deep thought. Okay, he was thinking deeply that how we could take revenge on them. And now number 6 I'm starting. For the rest of the week, the Otis family went undisturbed, but the one thing that excited any attention was the continual removal of the bloodstain on the library floor. Now what happened for the rest of the week? The Otis family remained undisturbed, nothing happened of that sort, and was a continual, but they could see that the bloodstain was occurring every time. This certainly was very strange. And as the door was always locked at night by Mr. Otis used to lock the door, still the bloodstain was occurring. And the windows were kept closely barred. Windows were locked like that. The chameleon-like color also on the stain excited a good deal of comment. Now the chameleon-like colors means often the stain of the color of the stain was changing. Like sometime mornings it was dull red, then it would be vermilion. Vermilion means red, then a rich purple, and once they found it, bright emerald green. Means how could the colors change? It was a great doubt for them. But every time the spot was occurring. The second appearance of the ghost was on Sunday night. Shortly after they had gone to bed, they were suddenly alarmed by a fearful crash in the hall. Now the second appearance of the ghost was on a Sunday night. Shortly after they had gone to bed, they were suddenly alarmed by a fearful crash in the hall. Rushing downstairs, they found that a large suit of old armor had become detached from its stand and had fallen on the stone floor. While seated in a high-backed chair was the Canterville ghost, rubbing his knees with an expression of acute agony on his face. Now what happened? It is a very strange incident. There was a large suit of armor was there. That means iron-made armor. Earlier, the soldiers used to wear this and went out to for war. So that type of armor of the knights was there. Large suit of armor was there on a stand in the Canterville chase. And what happened? That had fallen, that had got detached from its stance, and it had fallen on the stone floor and thus making the sound. And they could see that the Canterville ghost was sitting on a high back chair, and he was rubbing his knees, means he was in acute pain, and that could be seen on his face. The twins, having brought their pea shooters with them, at once discharged two pellets at him. With them at once discharged two pellets on him, while the United States minister covered him with his revolver and called upon him in accordance with Californian etiquette to hold up his hands. Now what happened? Another thing happened of insulting for the which was rather insulting from the ghost. What happened? The two twins who were there, they just bought pea shooters. Pea shooters means a pipe through which dry peas or small pellets, means small iron type bullets could be thrown or could be blown from that pellet. So he brought them and at once threw that on him. While the United States minister who were there, he just threatened him with the revolver to surrender. Now he just, with the Californian etiquette, he told him to hold up his hands. The ghost started up with a wild shriek of rage. The ghost was starting with a wild shriek of rage, means she was absolutely shouting, and swept through them like a mist, is extinguishing Washington Otis's candle as he passed. So the ghost started up, shouted like a wild shouting of the means she just shouted loudly and swept through them. And he just went away through them like a mist, means like thin mist or fog. He just vanished in the air, and he was shouting very loudly. And while going away, he just blew out. What happened? He extinguished the candle of Washington Otis, and the whole room became dark, and so leaving them in total darkness. So he was very stunned. He was absolutely puzzled that how could these American people could insult him so much. Now I'm starting number 7 portion. On reaching his room, he entirely broke down and became a prey to the most violent agitation. So when he entered his room, he was extremely angry, but he could not express to anyone, and he just was expressing to himself. For some days after this, he was extremely ill and hardly stirred out of bed at all, except to keep the bloodstain in proper repair. So what happened? For some days after this incident, he was extremely ill. He could not move out of his room except to keep his bloodstain. He was just keeping his bloodstain in proper repair. Means he was repairing the bloodstain again and again. And however, by taking great care of himself, he recovered and resolved to make a third attempt to frighten the United States minister and his family. Now he was just keeping the bloodstain, repairing the bloodstain. Now he took a resolution. He just decided that he would make a third attempt to frighten the United States minister and his family.